Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Bring You the Vision video. What I guess today is this week's End Reset. First of all, I do want to say I'm sorry for not uploading for the past week or so. I was actually on vacation with my family, upstate, and honestly, I just kind of needed a break as well. But also the vacation was pretty cool as well, so it kind of worked out for me in both ways. But once again, I do apologize for not uploading this entire week. I kind of miss you guys and, miss uploading videos. But anyways, getting back to the video, so this week we're going to go over the vendor reset, we're going to see what's good, what's bad, and stuff like that. So if you guys want to look for anything specific, definitely check out the description below, there's going to be timestamps over there. So finding things that you want are going to be a lot easier. Starting out first, you want to check out the Special Blueprints Vendor. There's two things I would recommend buying from him this week. The first thing is this classic M44 Carbine Blueprint. This is a great sniper rifle to have on your character if you're making a high headshot damage kind of build. For PvP or PvE, this sniper rifle is really good to have. The base damage on it is really high, and as I said, having the blueprint for it is really important. The final thing is this 5.52 hollow sight. This is actually a critical hit chance scope if you want a bit more critical hit chance on your ARs. For PvP or PvE, it's your choice. This thing is awesome to have. Heading over to the Special Equipment Vendor, still in the base operations, the first thing you guys want to check out is this Liberator. What it comes with is 275 gear score, 20% enemy armor damage, and also has competent, skilled, and determined. This, in my opinion, is a great high skill power, high electronics kind of weapon. It already has competent, it already has determined in the free slots. The only thing you really have to do is get talented instead of skilled, and this will be a awesome pickup. A few spots down, you want to check out this Burst Fire MP5, and honestly, this weapon is not that good, but if you want to use something a little bit different for, a different PvP build, or if you want to test this out on like legendary missions, it's really up to you. This weapon is decent. It's not bad, but it's not a weapon I would recommend using, especially for PvP. The base damage on it is really high. It's 24.2k, 22% critical hit chance, and it also has 281 gear score. But as I said, overall the weapon isn't really that nice. Lastly, for the talents, it has Vicious, Talented, and Unforgiving. The only thing you really have to do is get rid of Talented, go for Responsive, and this will be a semi-decent pickup. If you're looking for a decent sniper rifle, you want to check out this M700 Tactical. What it comes with is 267 gear score, 169% headshot damage, and for the talents it has Brutal, Proficient, and Elevated. The only thing you really have to do is get rid of Proficient, go for something like Disciplined, and once again, this will be an awesome pickup to have on your character if you don't have a good sniper rifle. Last but not least, you want to check out this mod. This is actually a pretty nice mod. It is a 265 stamina and 2.50% exotic damage resilience mod. It's not maxed out, but it's 3 points away from being a god roll. So if you don't have this on your character, I would 100% recommend picking this up. It's really good to have on your PvP build, especially like something like Striker, or if you want to use Pred, using EDR is really nice. The final person you guys want to check out in the base operations is this Advanced Weapon Avenger, and what he's actually selling is a pretty good ACR. What it comes with is 279 gear score, 22% enemy armor damage, and for the talents it has Prepared, Responsive, and Determined. Once again, it has Determined and Responsive. The only thing you really have to do is get rid of Prepared, go for Unforgiving, go for Deadly, go for Vicious. Anything like that will be pretty good on this weapon, and also, I would recommend using this weapon as your secondary, not as your primary AR on your build. Since it does have Determined, you could switch to this easily and, finish some mobs or kill some NPCs while you're running in the dark zone, stuff like that. Just so you can get your skills a lot faster, even if you don't have a lot of skill haste on your build. Up next, we're stopping by the Dante's Run Safe House, and what he's actually selling is a God Roll Prototype Performance mod. This is actually a 6% first aid ally heal. If you want to use a tactician healer build, if you want to use a reclaimer healer build, and be that person on your team, these mods are a must. They're going to pretty much do a lot more healing towards your teammates, although they don't really affect you, and your self heal might not be that strong. If you are that team player, if you want to keep your teammates alive, these mods are a must to have on your character. The next person you guys want to check out is a Special Equipment Vendor at Camp Clinton. What he's actually selling is a pretty decent Liberator. It comes with 274 gear score, 18% enemy armor damage, and for the talents it has Fierce, Unforgiving, and Deadly. Honestly, the only thing you really have to do is get rid of Fierce, go for Responsive, and this will be a really good PvP weapon. If you want to use this for PvE, definitely get rid of Fierce and go for Destructive or Ferocious, and this will be a awesome pickup. Last but not least, you want to check out this Lightweight M4. It's not the best, but it's semi-decent if you don't have one already, if you're coming back, if you're new to the game. Whatever the case is, this could be a decent pickup for you. So first up, it comes with 263 gear score, and also has 23% enemy armor damage. And for the talents, it has Adept, Unforgiving, and Swift. As you guys can see, it's not the best one. It's not really, great either. But if you want to use it, the only thing I would recommend doing is getting rid of Adept, go for Responsive, or something like Vicious, and this will be a decent pickup. If you're looking for a decent pro red dot sight, you want to check out the weapons vendor at Camp Hudson. He's actually selling one. It comes with 19% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, and 3% critical hit chance. Now, although you're missing the headshot damage, it's not that big of a deal. The critical hit damage is 19%, and I'm pretty sure that is maxed out, if not one away from being maxed out. Lastly, you want to check out this prototype performance mod, still at Camp Hudson, but this is actually in the gear vendor. And what it is a 6% first aid self-heal. Now this is a must in my opinion, even if you don't have a lot of skill power, even if you don't have a lot of electronics on your build. If you're using something like a booster shot for the extra damage, resilience, and also the damage increase, using these mods is it just makes sense. So if you don't have these on your character, if you have worse ones, definitely check out Camp Hudson and pick these things up. The Cavern Safe House is next on list, and what he's actually selling is a prototype electronics mod that is a 4% damage to leads with 184 electronics. Honestly, the electronics are not that good. They are pretty low with 184, but it is a 4% damage to leads, and this thing hasn't been sold in such a long freaking time. Every time a mod like this is being sold, it's always 3%, 3% this, 3% that. But this time it is a 4%, so definitely purchase this, even if you have better ones. Just keep this in your stash for now. Getting straight into the DZ, the first person you guys want to talk to is the East 61st Street Checkpoint. This guy's actually selling a really good magazine. It comes with 118% magazine size, 4% critical hit damage, and 3% critical hit chance. Now yes, although you're missing the rate of fire, and rate of fire is really important, if you still want to use this, if you are missing a better magazine for PvP or PvE, this is a really good one to buy until you find yourself a God Roll one with rate of fire. A few spots down, you want to stop by the East 53rd Street Checkpoints. This guy's actually selling a really good stamina and skill power mod. It comes with 266 stamina and 3,263 skill power. It is 2 away from being maxed out, so if you don't have this already on your character, definitely purchase this. I do understand skill power in this patch isn't really the best thing to have on your build unless you're making a very specific build, but as I said, even if you're not going to use it right now, buy it, keep it in your stash until you might need it in the future. Going all the way down, we are visiting the 5th Avenue checkpoint, and this guy's actually selling another God Roll prototype performance mod. This time is a 2% pulse critical hit damage mod. If you're making a high tactician kind of pulse build, if you want to make a lot more damage with your teammates and just do a lot more damage with your pulse, stuff like that. If you want to make a pulse build, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. This is a awesome mod to have. Although I do think pulse critical hit chance mods are a bit better to use, this one's still very good if you want to hit really hard and do a lot of damage with each bullet. Last but not least, we're stopping by the West 34th Street checkpoint, still in the dark zone, and what this guy's actually selling is a pretty good SR7 suppressor. What it comes with is 90% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, and 2.50% stability. Now, although you're missing that critical hit chance and you're also missing the headshot damage, this in my opinion is still a very good pickup because the critical hit damage is this high and it's pretty hard to find suppressors with this much critical hit damage. So as I said, although you're missing the crit chance and the headshot damage, this in my opinion is still a must buy. Anyways, that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I do apologize for not uploading for a whole week. I honestly, I could have made some videos here and there, but I really needed like a mental break for making videos for such a long time and just needed to kind of spend some time with the family and stuff like that. So, I hope you guys understand. But anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.